My name is Angela Giles, and I will be doing an assessment presentation of the Woodcock-Johnson 5 Tests of Achievement. So, proper protocol. The Woodcock-Johnson Achievement Test can be given to individuals ranging from 2 to 90 years of age. Students from kindergarten through college grade levels can take this test. The subtest selection is broken down into two parts. They include a standard and an extended battery of tests. The standard battery includes 3 distinct forms, A, B, and C. There are 20 subtests total. The standard battery includes letter-word identification, applied problems, spelling, passage comprehension, calculation, writing samples, word attack, oral reading, sentence fluency, math facts fluency, and writing fluency. Each of these, again, has 3 distinct forms. The extended battery only comes in one form, and those tests include reading recall, number matrices, editing, word reading fluency, spelling of sounds, reading vocabulary, science, social studies, and humanities. The last of 3 are all done orally. When do you choose the Woodcock-Johnson 5 Achievement Test? This is a good choice to test a wide range of academic knowledge. It can offer a variety of data to support eligibility determinations, and it can guide instructional plans. Going back to the battery of tests, including the standard forms, they come in 3. Those could be used to progress monitor at 3 different points in a year or 3 different points over a period of time. Independent research provides that for evaluations conducted with school-age children, the Woodcock-Johnson 5 achievement tests and clusters are now aligned with all of the reading, writing, and math categories listed in the Specific Learning Disabilities definition of the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act of 2004, which means if you are not sure exactly where a student is struggling, this test covers a large enough magnitude that it could help delineate where the problems are coming from. Also, as it says, the Specific Learning Ability definition, eligibility definitions are covered within this test. The importance of proper interpretation of data. This test offers 4 different levels of scoring data. Level 1 is a qualitative checklist. This is new to the Woodcock-Johnson 5. It did not come with level 3. And what these qualitative checklists are basically the feeling of the test, the way the child perceived to do the test. They're kind of the touchy-feely at the moment. It's not quantitative data. It's not hard numbers. It's, this is what happened. The student was happy. The student was, comfortable. The student took their time and was, breathing at a normal pace. Kind of just those observations. Level 2 provides equal interval measurements comparing converted raw scores, which in this test they call the W scores, to age equivalent scores or grade equivalent scores. At this level, they begin layering the data. Level 3 scores are criterion referenced. They indicate proficiency, including what they call the Relative Proficiency Index, and this can be used for progress monitoring. Level 4, and this is probably the most commonly used level of data, involves norm reference scores. These include standard scores and percentile rankings, and this is really helpful for peer comparisons or for placement decisions. Due to the multiple levels of data and the various label and ranges of data per subtest, it is crucial to maintain a clear understanding of the scores and the information being used. For instance, you would not want to compare qualitative data from level 1 with norm reference data. They're not equal. They don't mean the same thing. They're not comparing the same things. So this table right here gives you a little idea of what level 4 data looks like. And in the Woodcock-Johnson 5, they label right here, they kind of give each ranking their own leveling. So you have to be careful when you use different subtests. These rankings, as you'll see down here, for each test, they use different ranges and different labels. So for instance, in this test, the standard scores of 131 and above are equal to the 98th to up to the 99.9 percentile. And that's what Woodcock-Johnson would consider very superior score. Where on the other end of this same test, a score of 69 and below would be equal to less than 0.1 percentile or to up to 2 percentile ranking. And that's also what Woodcock-Johnson 5 would describe as a very low. The important thing about getting the most reliable data. Reliable means the information you get is correct. For a test to be reliable, the results are consistent over various conditions such as test administrators, test versions, and all the little personal idiosyncrasies that can happen during the testing period. To interpret test scores meaningfully and make useful assessment decisions, you must have reliable instruments. Thank you.